Bet. Alright, I'll get heading east then. You ready, Benji? Alright.
Ready.
Alright. Peace, peace.
See you soon, brother.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna grab some food.
Looking like a beautiful sunset or sunrise morning. Love it.
I'm gonna take my sunglasses off and enjoy it.
Yeah. Alright, folks, let's go. I gave you ammo for your blades. Go ahead and load it up just in case. Just don't shoot me with it, please.
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
This is our old barn. It's where we used to live forever. Gotta make sure there's no squatters.
Is your group pretty new then?
We've been around for these lands for like 8 or 9 months, I'd say.
Oh, okay. So you probably went around the last time I was away.
That's what it didn't sound like, no. No, some of the group comprised, were parts of other groups and everything like that.
I guess when I was around, the cult wasn't really too big.
Oh.
Last time I was here.
Were you part of a group before?
In another life, I was with the clowns.
Oh, okay.
That was probably about like a year or two ago.
Do you remember what your clown name was?
It was Bongo.
Bongo. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm good friends with a lot of clowns, and I know a lot of the history amongst them, and you know from where they've moved from and everything.
If I can remember correctly, the one who recruited me was Bozo.
Yeah, the founder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did a lot of chatting back in the day.
yeah. To my understanding, the gods weren't a big fan of him. And gave him a smite.
No. Yeah, he's not around anymore.
Mm-hmm. Was let's see, like Scuzz, Xander, no, probably not Bean, Twitchy, Gusto. Any of those names ring a bell?
Gusto sounds familiar. And Twitchy.
Yeah, those are the oldest clowns I can think of that are still around these today.
I had a lot more free time back then.
Yeah, I know how she fucking goes.
To your right.
Alright, how's everyone doing tonight?
You want the pelt?
Normally I'd take it, but just to save space in the bag, I'm just gonna leave it for now. That one probably wasn't too clean of a shot, to be honest. Ah, there's Mr. Not So Amazing. What up, brother? Fuck off, Fox. You ain't scaring me. work's coming, man. I sat here and battled with myself, and I was like, I need to stream, but I'm feeling the same as Steve when it comes to Doug streaming, so I'm just out doing my own stuff with a random person right now. I was gonna stream Winston tonight, and we'll see. Maybe there's a chance after I'm done doing this a little bit that maybe I do go over to Winston. But I'm just tired of the meta crap.
You go hit the police station.
Yeah, Apache needs a stab vest, so figured we'd just swing wide for it.
God damn, there's a lot more than I thought there was.
Yeah, I found drop loot, so it's been probably pick through, but I got one off that zombie. It's real indeed, unfortunately. Shitty as it is. Yeah, it's pick clean.
Found this.
With the police baton?
No, a rack?
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's get out of here. This is Benji. Okay, it's being stupid. Must be frozen closed. Benji, I guess, hasn't been around in years. In an old life, he used to be a clown. So... he's never been to East Side. God damn it, where'd he go? Yeah, where'd you go?
Frozen.
Oh, yeah,
Holy shit.
fucking mindfuck, holy shit.
Oh my god, I was tweaking. That must have been something in the air back there.
Yeah, it must have been. Or it's because we're coming so close to the fucking traders.
You need to stay away from police stations. You spend too much time in a police station.
Oh, jeez.
In a good way. In a good way.
Ah, fair enough. Used to be a officer of the law, I suppose.
Really?
No, I was asking if you were.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
In my head. You know,
Yep. Yeah.
that makes sense.
I'd go hand in hand for a little bit. I used to be the one wearing the suit telling people facts about people.
Nice. Yeah, I got a fucking long day tomorrow.
Yep, same here. I have missed out on a few fun things, but some are more hyped up than others, I'd say. But yeah, no, I've missed out on a bunch of fun stuff because I've been playing as early as I've been wanting to. The one thing I hate about running with someone random is, like, you don't know their loot patterns or anything, so he's just, like, puppy dogging a little bit.
Dead zombie over here.
Yeah, yeah, to be expected. Like I said, we're pretty much at the traders. I'm just looking for bandages. Decent jacket there, if you want a camo one. Hey boys, anyone awake? Hello, hello.
Oh.
Oh, hey, how's it going? That's beer with the host. Was it just you awake?
Sending somebody out to let you in.
I'll meet you in the community bit. Stay right here. Actually, yeah, come on in. Did I get the beer that you left me in the food tent? No, I didn't get a beer in the food tent. The hell? Sorry, I've got a returning person to the lands with me, so I didn't want to intrude. Looking dapper as ever. How you been?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. This is Benji. I guess he's been asleep for a while. Just figured I'd show him where the traders were.
Yeah, I'm Carson.
Howdy. You say Carson?
Carson, yes sir.
Parson, nice to meet you.
You guys make it over to the event, I heard. Over at Refuge.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
event, yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck counting
Were
some
you there?
sheep. Nah, the rest of the boys
Aw,
went,
shit.
unfortunately. I was a little
Yeah.
too late on waking up, so I just kind of, listened in vicariously.
Fair enough. Hip's over there and Mika's over there. Chat with them. Benji, if you want that VSS or beer, you're welcome to it.
Oh, oops, I'm checking your pulse. Fuck.
Hip! Hip!
Hello, beer.
Hey, brother. How you been?
Not so great.
Yeah, likewise. I'm just fucking happy to hear your voice, brother.
Almost didn't have a voice there for a second, beer.
I know. I was worried about that. And I came over day after day, and I guess just haven't been able to bump into you. How the rest of things been going? Things calmed down over here a bit?
Yeah, for the most part.
Good, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is Benji. He's been asleep for quite some time, so he had no clue about the place. Figured I was going over, I'd take him with me, kind of show him where the traders are.
Gotcha. Cool.
I love the poncho.
Thanks, man.
Twinsies.
Yeah, vice versa.
Let's see here. Well, let me double check my pocket, see if I got anything to drop real quick. Hello, GG. No deposits as of right now. We got ran through last night by Blackthorn. They're up here in the northeast in numbers. And I was hoping to catch you or Felix and speak about it a little bit. Is there any firewood that Benji can get warm so we can just speak amongst us? You wanna go hang it?
The thing is, I gotta
go over,
be
hang out
in
with
my
your head.
head for like 10 minutes here in like a couple of minutes. So,
Oh, okay.
how long can you be around? Like, it won't be long that I gotta be in my head.
I
but
can give them firewood to get warm.
Yeah, we got meat to
Yeah,
cook and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah, we're fine.
Cool. Thank you, beer.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to have a talk with you in private as well. So
Yep.
that works out pretty good.
Perfect. Let's go cook up this deer. How are you, BFF? I was gonna join you on Ark, but I had a dug itch, and I figured you were probably full, so I didn't. Playing solo sucks right now. I've had my asshole ran through. Oh, Vega, you got it now? Fuck yeah, let's go. I'll goof around with you on it. Fuck yeah.
Oh, gentlemen, we keeping safe.
Yeah, doing the best we can, that's for sure.
Always.
As you just heard me mention, we had 6 or 7 Blackthorn members jump 4 of us last night. Just over the hill.
Yeah, I heard about that from multiple people today. Actually, I heard a couple other people were telling me that they were in Novo and stuff. So
Yeah, this was right by the Novo train station. They like to keep leaving little cute notes and stuff like that on our barn. They left one about a week ago that just said BTG was here, and then they dropped a chem light underneath it and illuminated it because it was nighttime. Unfortunately, with the firepower that we've lost now to them and FL and a couple other crackheads and stuff like that at the House of Hope, it was just myself, and I recovered. I think Dylan woke up over in Svetlajarst, so met with him and split my rifles with him. And when we finally found them, like I said, there was like 7 of them all huddled up, and you know, something you can't see too far when you're about 150 meters, 200 meters out. Wasn't worth taking pop shots. So just kind of backed out of it, and then just kind of held down the rest of Sferragino. But it seems like they fucked off or went west. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's better than crapfish.
oh, thank you.
Yeah. Just shot it up there by Zoltar Castle.
Oh yeah.
Farm fresh, baby.
Got the meats.
You're gassing it up in here.
Yeah, I'm just smoking meat real quick. It's a secret host
Ah.
ingredient. Alright, well, too much smoke. Oh, God.
Oh, wait.
What up, Lobster? Welcome in, brother.
So the compound don't need anyone breathing that in.
Yeah, God knows what's in that stuff. It's been around forever.
Pesticides.
Yeah.
Sides.
Every sides.
Yeah. All the bad sides.
Right. Someone do something goofy and lock themselves in, or just making some modifications? Keep hearing the
I
hacking.
don't know.
It's one
Oh,
of
we actually just brought back a bunch of sheet metal, so they're probably just changing.
Ah, gotcha, yeah.
Surprised they're not making me do it. Usually they make the newest guy do it.
Nah, you gotta come hang out with the cool kids.
Yeah, I guess so. That's first.
Yeah, we'll keep you hidden over here. We're totally talking about business. No shenanigans happening
Like
over here.
Anchor and Carson.
Yeah.
Go grab
Business,
this. Go run that.
word,
Wow.
word, business, word. Transaction.
Yeah.
Money,
Transaction.
stocks.
Money. Stocks. Stonks.
Yep, stonks.
I did buy this earthworm off somebody today. His name is Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Mm-hmm. It cost me a flashbang, but
Yeah.
keeps me company.
Yeah. Well, you know, I know it is a little bit colder, but if you find yourself a black boonie cap and wrap Jonathan gently around a hook, he'll always lay right there by your ear and whisper things into you. I had a
Yeah, I
pet
don't think I want him near my ear. He might
Yeah.
go in it.
I had a pet wear him for a while, and he used to just kind of sit over there by the ear, kind of whisper sweet nothings into me. Kill, kill, kill. Demolish, demolish. Boom, boom, boom. And I just told him he's a fucking idiot. But good company.
There.
Out there running alone for a bit. Did some
Yeah. I was in the
southwestern
world for long.
exploration. Yeah.
I had like 3 groups trying to poach me.
Yeah, you came from those boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Iron Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Or ex-Iron Guard, whatever.
Yeah. We spoke not that long ago. I remember if it was you I punched in the
Honest
face.
coin
Nah, at the Byron.
Yeah.
I remember if it was you or the other one. I still feel bad about going full haymaker. My muscles weren't correct. I was just
Maybe
trying
it
to.
wasn't me.
I was trying to walk briskly, quickly forward and not run forward, and ended up haymakering someone, putting a barrel to their chin.
Yeah, it might have been me. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
It was a couple of you folks. And then we had Bob and Nurgle swing by, I believe today. But I think you found yourself a good home. These boys here,
Yeah.
pretty solid, that's for sure.
Stuff actually happens over here, other than sitting in limbo and Novo doing nothing.
Yeah, you can only pace a clock tower so many times looking in all directions looking for something.
Yup.
You can ask any one of them. They've been trying to put a Canadian armband on the Canadian ear for quite some time.
Yeah, I got a Canadian armband. I'm a Canadian, you know.
Fucking A right, bud.
God damn.
No. All we gotta do is just run out the rest of the Americans out of here, and it'll actually be a Canadian trade post. Actually get good deals.
Yeah.
A
No
free
tariffs.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that.
and a free bandage with every purchase for free healthcare.
Alright, brother. Well, if you want to let me out real quick, I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you want to show him the jump out?
Alright.
All right, Benji.
Feeding you.
Glad he made it all the way back
Good to
up.
see you guys.
Definitely, whenever you wake up, feel free to swing on by. Take care of you.
Absolutely, it'll be, well, shit, I don't know about this week, but maybe next week.
Yeah. No rush.
Yeah.
Be safe, brother.
Alright,
Take
have a
it
good
easy,
one, man.
fellas.
There is a brown Glock, which is better than my black one. I don't have a weapon cleaning kit on me though, so fuck it. We'll leave it. Oh, Canada. I don't know any more words to that. Home of the maple leaf. I should probably learn some other Canadian facts, being a discount Canadian on an RP server. Yeah. Welcome
Hi,
back. Yeah. How you doing, bud?
Felix is here too.
Oh, nice. This
You
time,
have him
maybe
in
it's not.
recruit Carson.
Yeah, I've met him before. From up there. Just telling him that it's got a good gaggle of boys to be around. So glad he found a nice place to call home.
Yeah, he came down and asked if you know, he wasn't having a good time doing what he was doing, if we would, you know, bring him in. And I wasn't going to turn him away.
Yeah, no, yeah, solid recruit. I was telling him that don't you worry the amount of times the Canadian Iron Band's been trying to put on this Canadian here. You know, I think he'll fit right in.
Yeah, you.
Shame. Shame. I don't know what we're shaming him about.
Where'd your buddy go?
He hopped out and went to sleep. He rocked up the House of Hope last night, and turns out that he ran through Gorka and didn't have the best time, got both his legs broken, and was fed some questionable fat that gave him the giggles, so he showed up there with the giggles, and everything was fine, and then we were all talking about games, and he wanted to play a game, so he played Boom Boom's Roulette with a gas canister, and he was technically the clowns would call it the winner, but he lost. And then he made it all the way back up there, so we got all his stuff back to him. For the most part.
Well, at least he lost the giggles.
Exactly. And that was kind of the silver lining to everything is okay.
I'm guessing he found something back there that he doesn't want back there anymore.
Sounds about right. Fucking tomato timer in a vault.
Yeah, Red likes to do some dumb shit and put dumb shit back there, and it really pisses Meek off, and it gives me a good laugh, so I'll
Yeah.
just let it happen.
Trust me, the boys loved to always put tomato timers in our higher end crap that we used to have last storm, and that just recently resurfaced again, where I'm finding them fucking everywhere.
Good, I'm glad they're getting you with it.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'll go try to get Felix over here. He's being fucking slow.
Ah, shit. Do you happen to have 2 rounds of 308 on you that you don't need? I can grab some. Okay, I'll grab some from the trade window. I was just gonna reload my Savannah, but I realized that I gave the newbie guy the rest of it. The #1 producer of mustard seed is wild. I fucking hate mustard. Mustard is only good for being a binding agent, but like mustard on a hot dog should be like punishable to death in prison by stoning or 1,000 cuts. Yes, I'm using cult references. Not a mustard guy. And same with pickles. Fuck pickles. Not literally, but figuratively. They're disgusting. No, you can't even like hit me with like bougie like hot mustards, Dijon mustards, like fuck all of them. Fuck mustard. Literally, fuck it. I dare you. Nope, Dad's
I
here now.
found
No,
him.
no, I'm in trouble.
Just a little.
Well, at least you're not fucking hammered today.
I was having a great night.
Oh, no, it sounded like it. Fucking loved it. Yeah, I'd definitely pass on Cubanos.
Probably just having fun. Me, Kevin.
Did you say you needed to talk to us?
Yeah. Well, I got a half a conversation with him the other night.
Yeah, I was moderately inebriated, so I wasn't fit to be having a conversation like that.
Yeah, I didn't take anything serious. Well, took certain things, but Jesus Christ. Do I need to make sound effects like that too? I can. I'll pick you want me to go.
Shush. You did not hear that. Continue.
I'm a ventriloquist as well.
Anyways.
So the reason I came over tonight was Blackthorn ravaged through the entire Northeast last night, took out 4 of our members, maybe 5. Everyone managed to, make it home and everything from their travels to the hospital. The one I was mentioning to you the other night, and this is why I'm so happy to see Hip and everything, was there was a night a couple weeks back. I think the day after everything had happened with Hip and the green guys. Whereas I came to open up the door there, and it was like ants just crawling out of a hole you uncork, and I got surrounded by 6 Blackthorn members, and they were saying that you folks were going to start trading with Blackthorn and allowing them to be up here.
I had a meeting with them at their castle once and told them that if they wanted to come up here, then we could discuss maybe trading with them again.
But how long ago was
But
that? That was not recent.
No, that was 6 weeks ago,
Oh, it
maybe
beats
more.
fire.
They've never come up here, so I don't know what they're on about.
Yeah,
In any official capacity, we have not, made an agreement with Blackthorn.
as a neighbor and someone that tries to take care of the Northeast, they don't need to fucking be up here. Now, I understand you're a business. I'm a business. It is what it is, but especially after me showing sympathy and kindness and everything in the Northeast of not just opening fire. Sure, I was way outnumbered. Could have, potentially took out a couple, but then shortly after that, probably 3 or 4 days ago, we had Tina and Lincoln walking down the track over towards the House Hope as I was coming over here. And I brought them back to the House of Hope because I wasn't going to spark anything going. And they just said that they're up there on their own volition kind of thing, not wearing armbands. So I didn't just put them in a fucking ditch, and I fucking regret not doing it. I promise you I fucking regret, but being at the House of Hope, seeing the amount of death that happens there, I'm not willing to contribute to that. It's not part of our creed with us taking care of the House of Hope, but I fucking should have. So at this point, I'm red flagging anything that resembles them. Period. I see someone that matches with their PID that I know from all the members or anything like that. I'm shooting, plain and simple. I don't give a fuck. And that's even if I see them on the airstrip, and I'll take the punishment. But they don't need to be up here.
I'll take that statement on the chin, because the last guy that threatened our neutrality we didn't treat too nicely. We haven't seen Blackthorn here ever. The only time I've ever seen Blackthorn was when they showed up here like a week before the Mogi massacre. We haven't had any contact since, so don't worry. But if we're gonna talk about those that have done harm to our groups...
That was the next conversation. And I don't... so, sorry. I spoke too quickly when I was saying, like, on the strip. I just meant in the area up here. I don't mean anywhere down here. Like I would never...
I took it on the chin.
Yeah, I'd never shoot anyone at the front door. I would never shoot anyone on this airstrip. I'm just saying, if I ran into him, say, at the 4 barracks up there kind of thing, by all means, I would protect myself.
That's not our territory, so I don't care. Well,
I spoke fast.
Care about, and I'm no longer drunk, so I can say this in a more coherent fashion. We feel the same way about the Forsaken Loyalists, especially after you apparently vouched for them, and they then nearly killed my co-faction leader. So what the fuck's going on there? How are you issuing out vouches for a group of torturing, murdering psychopaths?
So explain to me the vouch for them. I've never once vouched for them. Our group has never vouched for them.
Do you remember, I don't know if it was our last conversation, but it was one of our last conversations before all that happened. I asked you if you were in my shoes, would you trust Highlander and the Loyalists with the information that I had been given? And you told me that you would.
In regards to the cult.
There was a lot in that whole thing there.
I know.
I trusted, all that, and, I trusted FL, and it almost got me killed. And You know, I'm not blaming you for that by any means, but you know, where I do, I'm not the trusting person I once was ever since all that, and you know, forgive me for that going forward. But there, with that comment, brings suspicions to my head, also with comments from others that I've heard, from pretty notable groups, that, you know, some of the leadership of the host has been, you know, talking to FL a lot. And I want to know what's going on with that. But before we continue with this, I'll let you sit on it because the sleep time is right here. So
Yeah, let me just have a
yeah.
sit real quick. But no, I'll happily touch on all this.
Thank you, beer.
Oh, of course. That's why I came. Beaver Wars sounds fucking fire. That's a documentary I'd watch. Dreamers here. Buckman Dreamer. Sorry, I'm in the middle of RPing, so I'm not trying to purposely not read chat, but it just takes me a second because I gotta remember to. It's my normal voice, and I gotta make sure I get back into the beer voice and all that fun jazz. So yeah, give me 1 second while we wait for restart. Everyone, go get some water. Right, let's try to get back in. Free candy, let's fucking go. Sign me up. I'm hopping in any van that offers me free candy. Unless it's bullshit candy. If you're offering me. Well, unless it's Gigi. If Gigi pulls up in an old van like, hey, would you like some Werthers? Or like the. What are those straw. I don't even know if there's a name for the strawberry candies that look like strawberries, taste like strawberries. You get the Werther's original. think there's a pineapple version as well. But any old lady candy, I'm hopping in with Gigi. Off we go. We're out this bitch. Just doesn't fucking look like Kansas. Oh, puppies, count me in. Count me in with the puppies. Now, God forbid you fucking flash me a puppy that's like a three-legged puppy or a one-eyed puppy or something like that. I'm getting naked and hopping in through the window. I'm not even gonna open the door. I'm just gonna throw myself at you and the puppy. That's what I'm saying, mister.
He's wiping the crusties out of his eyes. I can see it now.
Well,
Your noise of waking back up in this place.
if we keep being twins and doing the same thing, staring at him, he might come to consciousness.
Anyways.
Your pants
where
just
are
need
we?
to be a nicer yellow color.
Well, I was rocking the mustard pants for a little bit. I just happened to have lost my matching jacket when Harvey decided to try to blow me into 1,000 pieces of smithereens at the refuge. But that's a different story.
Yeah, there's a different story.
Harvey,
But
Dam,
Never
and
heard
the
of it.
refuge? That's strange.
Yeah, right?
I ain't
They're
never
at,
would have heard
like,
that before.
big odds right now.
No, so we're talking about the whole FL shit. Now, my guys have been through the fucking ringer with them in the past. They've got up on the hill, shot a couple people. They've held myself up. Benjamin, I think Violet's been held up or even sent to the hospital. They were claiming something about we didn't want to collect rent when they held me up, broke my leg, stripped me down, uh, and just pretty much took anything of value. Took my rifles, chucked them, kept one of them by the looks of it. I know Highlander was walking around with my, or no, not Highlander. Some newer person was walking around with my AK-101. But Highlander was walking around with, I think it was Benjamin's AKM. Uh, the list goes on. Like, they're just fucking pests at this point. Now, the reason you're hearing these things in the past, and I've said the story a million times, right? We've buried this hatchet before with the original story, and we've come clean with everyone, everyone period that ever said that we had done business with them. Is shortly after the Mogilevka massacre, at that time we were putting high faith in, like, say, Northern Oasis and some other people up north to try to see if anyone wanted to stand and fight against the cult. And it went kind of quiet. And so we traded the information with FL. We told them everything that we'd found from the stash houses, showed them the few notes that we had found, lists and stuff like that. They had paid for it because, we were told that that was the main person that they're against, and clearly that's not the fucking truth. They're just out here fucking robbing
Yeah.
everyone, shooting everyone. So I think the cult thing is bullshit with them when my group is specifically trying to eliminate the idea of the cult. We're trying to,
Well,
to be honest in certain things, but that was the last.
I knew that was a ruse as soon as I heard it. I knew it was.
Yeah, and there's so many notes going around. The other one is us, I think it was like us killing British Paul and stuff like it's not a thing. Harvey even told me that he blew open his door and he got gunned
We
down
know.
there.
Yeah, we knew British Paul's plan from the start. He came here first. He left notes for the Merrymen. Like, we can tell the story of British Paul.
Yeah,
Um,
but there's still notes
so
out there
my
left on
question
water
is-
wells that have my name attached to it. Or my group name, which
yeah,
is
we
fucking
can,
wild.
We can take those down if we see them. But so my question is, like I'll straight up tell you my source because I'm not happy with them either.
Yeah.
My source is Odyssey, Greeny specifically. He says that when he was captured by FL, they made him run with them, and he attended a meeting between you and the Loyalists, where you were giving sensitive information about other things that weren't pertaining to the cult.
Yeah, that's not a fucking thing. What had happened was is the loyalists came to our old barn, and I'll
Yeah, you know me, Beer. Like
no,
I don't take everything at face value. I always ask both sides before I cast my judgment.
no,
you
it's just
understand?
funny. It's
always
one
been like that.
one of the people that I was trying to get the most information on, which was Greeny, the knowledge from him and everything, was when we were trying to investigate the coalition for their cult ties. Right? So there was already bad blood. You folks remember the summit. That started the war between us. The list goes on. But Greeny comes up, and he's happily walking gun out in our front yard with the loyalists, and he exclaimed that he was in witness protection with them. He said from his own mouth they were the only people he could trust at this time right now with such crap flying around. And from there, it was just cult talk at that point on if we had found anything. And at that point, I think was the time when we found the stash house over in Novi Lug. And we were talking about that and told him that we would gather up the notes and we could make a copy. And next time we saw him, we would give him a copy because we didn't have them. They were sleeping with someone. But he was happily walking around with them, for fuck's sake.
Tracks.
Like there's nothing for me to fucking hide at this point. I've been forthcoming with every little bit, with every person that needs to know it. I was the one that came over here to even get a relationship going again, as Roscoe and Delilah hated Tony and everything. And then since then,
Rightfully so.
yeah, well, yeah. But since then, I've forced the hand of, or not really forced the hand, but painted the picture to the other members and stuff to, you guys are friends, we're neighbors, and we are treated, as such. It's not just a quick kind of business transaction like good luck, I've got your guys' backs anytime that there is a firefight. Now I don't know if Hip knows the whole story when everything happened on the radio there, but I had ran with Flux and a few others up there, and I carried back what I thought could have been you. I surveyed the area and everything like that, and I've that was a solid point for me to understand that those guys, regardless if they're claiming to, fight the fight against the cult, that's not my pick. Plain and simple. Like.
Yeah, like I don't trust Greeny. Here, I'm gonna tell you that now.
No.
I don't trust him. I think he's a big reason as to why maybe he's dead today.
100%.
And I think his story of he was captured by FL and forced to run with them and they took him to meetings is far-fetched to say the least.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think he thinks we're fucking dumb, and that's how the loyalists think. So my thought is he is not telling the full truth of what has.
No.
And now he's in Odyssey, so that's great. That's awesome.
He was the one trying to give us information and sway us to look into maybe more, and claim that she was the loose tie because he openly admitted that he hated her. The only reason that she was part of the coalition was because of Ivy. And that it's openly admitted to multiple members. Unfortunately, Roscoe and Delilah would be two of them. But yeah, no, he's a snake. Like for him to try to sit there and say that we spoke about. I've never spoken anything besides the bare basic facts of if they come by, right? You understand being a business, you got to keep somewhat neutrality when it comes to a potential customer, which they've paid for meats and stuff from their passing. I don't care, right? They paid for it. We're not handing anything out free to them. And that was in the, way before the storm. And then, for this bullshit, I'm like, dude, come on, Greeny. Come up with a better story than that, because he openly walked up to our front ones, and we all know it. I'm Brownie, you know, and walked up, gun out with them, and walked off. There was no handcuffs. There was no he was captured. And then I think there was a second appearance of him. It wasn't Oasis. It would have been. There was a little group just south of him had mentioned the whole same thing, and they were asking me because I was pressing them about information about the coalition, and they met Greeny there. Not CCCB, but one of the others. I have to go back in the memory banks and look. That's just fucking wild.
Oh. This ties into...
Go ahead, Felix, sorry.
This ties into our lingering suspicion that Greeny is obviously the mole in Odyssey, because they found out that we were talking about doing something against them. And Greeny has to come in and steal the whole show, make it about him, but feeds information over to them, and it ends up causing the big problem. And I haven't seen Odyssey too much.
They don't show up for us either.
I've seen Shifty once since I've been in my right mind again.
I'd like to grab Shifty.
I've seen him once.
I'd like to grab Shifty. Maybe have Kaya present.
The only people I trust in Odyssey are Shifty, Bo, and Kaya.
I'd like to grab them. Maybe have you present, and really just lay it out flat.
I feel like the only person I would trust out of all of them, period, is Kaya.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
trust
just
Shifty
me.
Enough.
Yeah.
And Bo also has multiple FL kills under his belt.
I've only met Bo once, and the reason I'm not including Shifty
is the most solid
yeah.
Odyssey I've ever met.
He knew me back when I used to be in the goddamn Firekeepers. That fucker's been around a long time.
Oh, fair enough.
He is about it.
Yeah.
He knows
he
what
has
the mission is.
multiple confirmed Forsaken Loyalists, like, kills.
Yeah. The only reason I'm keeping Shifty out, like, Shifty and us used to be on good talks when he was walking around with Maybe and everything. And then there's been multiple times where he's, like, we bumped into each other, no problem, and asked questions, and I guess he just didn't like my answer, so pretty much what he tried to pin against the host is that I'm not giving the same answer as, him asking the same question to Benjamin. And my whole thing is, like, you're not wearing my fucking armbands. Why the fuck would I give you full information to any basic question? I'll give you the basics, but I'm not going to give you the full information, whereas Benjamin might have seen something as, like, okay, it could be old intel of some sorts, and maybe changed it up a little bit. Like, I don't know. But since then, it's always rubbed me in the wrong way that every time I've tried to have a conversation with him, he's just like, yeah, we'll talk. And then he just fucks off. Because my next one, which I guess this will be newer to Hip, was, you remember the night everything happened to Hip? Robert was here from the Overlook.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Robert came up while I was speaking with you, and we were on a very sensitive subject, and started trying to talk shit. And I just straight told him to shut the fuck up, walk away, you and I will have a talk. And he agreed and walked the fuck away, but when you went out to go look for Odyssey, he just ran to the car like, hey, take me with you. So he never had that conversation with me. Which it was just going to be about clearing up rumors, and it's some of the older rumors and this, that, the other, and shit. Like, the list went on. Since then, we've been down to the Overlook. We spoke with the Overlook. We've cleared out all of that crap with them, and they understand it. Same with the Fireflies. We just had a meeting with them to understand that all these stupid notes you're reading, don't fucking jump on it. If you have a question about anything, come and fucking ask. You know, so like we've always been under the bad mouth of multiple other groups, you know, from BMR, the web, like you name it. We've always had slanderous notes. The unknown good, whoever that is, like I will happily put a bullet in their fucking head. Whoever writes those fucking notes for the past few storms. Which at first I thought was British Paul. But it turns out it's not, because I'm still getting them where it's claiming that the host, Dam, and someone else were the ones that killed British Paul. Like, what?
It does sound like something the Merry Men would do.
Yeah. And half the time it's written in blue ink and everything like that. So it's always been a suspicion of mine. I've just never been able to, you know, put the nail in it. I'm just tired of our group getting drugged through the fucking mud for no reason, when all someone has to do is come and ask us a question. But the game of telephone gets involved, where they tell their friends and their friends tell another friend, and by the time it gets to our friends, it's this crazy blown up story of all these things. Like Greenie trying to say that shit, like, no, not a fucking chance. The guy came to us, rifle out, walking in the midst of them, not donning an armband, so that's why he stuck out, because he was kind of sitting in a bush, and I asked, I was like, is that Greenie? And he did, yeah, how's it going, beer? And then he tells me that he's under witness protection program with them, and they're the only people he trusts. But he was the main person throwing maybe under the fucking bus the entire time. It's where half of my leads went
killed him in
from.
my courtyard the other day. I don't like him. I don't like any of the old coalition except for Mamie.
Yeah, and I gotta
Blood
meet
is up
I gotta
before
meet
Alex
her
did.
right in here, and I was excited. I thought she was coming. I don't know where she's at or what she's doing, but phenomenal lady, phenomenal.
I don't know, Beer. This whole situation is all unfortunate.
It is.
The loyalists bring so much problems.
Mhm. And I'm being straight with you. It's not just a year camp; it's mine as well. You know, we've been told by multiple people that our bar that we live in used to be owned by them, and that's why they were talking about taking it to the table to see if we or what our rent would be. And the one time I got robbed by them, they, you know, uh, taking things off me, and this will be rent for the day, but we'll talk here soon. But there's never them coming to our front door and standing around asking for us, waiting for us to come out. It's us when we're walking around in a onesie twosie, and we get ambushed by 7 or 8 of them.
I have another question, and this one's a bit touchy, so
Yeah.
just forgive me if it's you can, whatever. But how do you feel about Benjamin? Do you completely trust him?
Benjamin's the only reason the host is still here. Full honesty, if it wasn't for him, you know, I'll quote Waldorf, having us pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and, you know, build back after not only losing both of our founders, but getting our doors pummeled in 5 times in 3 days. If it wasn't for him trying to keep a business as usual to like get us back into the rhythm of doing things, I'd probably be wearing a, you know, I'd probably be dead or, you know, wearing a different colored armband. But I
ESP armband.
yeah, potentially. But no, I trust him 100%. The council that we have right now, myself, him, and Apache, there's no doubt whatsoever. They could be standing here in front of me with loaded guns.
Change in him recently?
He's been more aggressive, I would say, with certain things because we're tired of, you know, Blackthorn coming up threatening us, shooting up the place. The list goes on. and we're all getting on the same fucking touchy feeling. That's why I was bringing it up, and I overspoke when I said that I would shoot him on the strip, and I didn't mean like here. I'm just saying like in the general vicinity, which I don't shoot people, period, but you know, if I see them again in the northeast, in the north, or anywhere up here away from their fucking shitty little castle, I'm not gonna just stand down. I was too fucking nice to Tina and Lincoln when they came by and offered them fire and food. And from what I was told, was after that they had potentially shot, I believe, Mac driving down the railway and took a car. And I went running over, and
Yep.
I found a body on the ground. I didn't recognize said body. I was wearing a mime mask and everything like that, so I had no clue. But Nap was about to come, so I stripped everything off the body for whoever that was. It wasn't their bodies. I looked everywhere. And then I heard more gunshots going down further down the line. And from pretty much what I think is that they had potentially taken from you and potentially Refuge or someone else got retribution and took from them. I don't know anything more than that. It just sounded like karma was served to him instantly after that. And after the nap, I had picked up the clothing and stuff like that, and then I brought it over to the House of Hope over by the shed, which is our one like unnamed tent, and just kind of tossed it in there in hopes, because I had no clue who it was. But guns were taken and everything like that. I just brought the clothes and whatever the remnants were and brought them to the House of Hope afterwards. Because I had like a...
Yeah, I get it. No biggie. I appreciate that. One thing, I do have a source that kind of roams these lands. Apparently, and you might know this already, but Lincoln is the leader of Blackthorn.
You're fucking shitting
He
me.
calls the shots. A trusted source, a very trusted source, has told me that Lincoln has been the one calling the shots for Blackthorn.
So I had
They are
him
telling
and Tina
people-
dead to fucking rights,
Yes.
and I
Mhm.
chose... For fuck's sake.
They're saying Christopher and the chick, what's her name, starts with an M, I can't remember.
Mira or whatever.
Mira.
Miriam or
whatever.
Yeah.
Miriam.
They're saying that Christopher and her are the leaders, but in reality Lincoln is calling the shots, and they're just the figurehead.
Figureheads. Well,
I'm not making that fucking mistake twice. I promise you fucking that.
well, so Beer, one of your guys mentioned that you guys have like 6 boxes of nails or some shit that you're just sitting on pretty. Something to that extent.
I don't know who said anything like that, if you have a name.
I'm
But-
not gonna get the boy in trouble. It's okay.
Get the
what I
boy
will
in
say-
trouble so I can rough him up a little bit. I promise I won't be drassed.
You guys need guns and storage.
Correct.
You bring us
I
those
tried to
nails.
give you guys a tent today, and they told
Yeah.
me no, just so you know.
If you guys bring us those 6 boxes of nails, we'll give you a barrel, a medium tent, a few fully kitted automatics of your choice. Any automatic you can think of, we can supply. Get you guys some more storage, get you guys better equipped. Might even be able to throw some ammo on top, even though that's always so fucking hard for us. I've been wanting and trying to get your group as a whole to come over here so I can address them, but we can also just come over there. The ancient animosity between the members of your group and us is still to this day baffling to me, but it's not something that I'm not willing to try and figure out.
It's not quite an animosity, but we also have just a lot of fresh blood. You know, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
new folks that know better, unless people are spreading, like, say, old stories kind of thing, which we've already nipped those. That's why I'm here. Like,
Well, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to settle the New Blood's concerns with proof.
correct. Now,
Let's,
as of
let's say we make a little
the
deal
amount
here.
of nails
I think,
that we currently have
yeah, well,
varies daily. At one point, we
Understandable.
had
that's
them.
understandable.
I'd have to go.
if-
I haven't even. I woke up over by
If
the
you
castle.
guys are also willing and obviously able
Dylan, it was
to
you.
give it to the loyalists the next time you see them, I'm sure we can make a investment in that as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a bit of a bounty on their armbands right now.
Yeah. And as
So if
I
you can
told
bring me armbands,
I told Drunk
I will
Felix.
get you lots of things that you need.
Yeah, I told Drunk Felix like I won't confirm or deny if we have any.
I don't want old ones. I want fresh ones.
Well, depending on how fresh you want, I can't confirm or deny if they've happened between
I
the
want
fast.
2026. I want 2026 armbands.
Okay.
As for like off the body, warm.
I can't guarantee you warm because it's so fucking cold outside, but I'll get it as warm as possible.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll pay a half box of nails per armband. But
Perfect.
we'll take it one step further if you want. If you guys completely blacklist FL, we will blacklist Blackthorn.
Oh, they've already been blacklisted. Plain and simple. Like I said,
Like,
we've been robbed and
Like
everything.
KOS.
Yeah, they're already on the list. The only two people on the list are Blackthorn and them. It's crazy for me to not say damn. I've never had a bad interaction when it comes to running into them, because I'm willing to talk to them and everything like that. Now, the one interaction that I did have a bad one with was the first time I'd ever been over to the refuge base, and I happened to be leaning against a wall, and I heard some shit going back there. It sounded like an explosive, but I don't know if they had a secondary wall, if they were setting up their own claymore. I have no fucking clue. And so I'm doing this number like, hey guys, like, what's going on here? And it wasn't behind, it was behind the wall. And then I hear Harvey's voice just like, hey, can I have some of my shit back? And then next thing you know, I'm in fucking Kamishovo.
Yeah, we heard about that.
Sorry guys, I'll get to
Very
chat in a
strange,
minute.
those two going at each other. But, you know, whatever. Two bad guys going at each other is a good thing for everybody.
Yeah, two negatives equal a positive at one point. And that's why I don't want two positive going at each other to be a negative, as in us and you. You know, so that's why I wanted to come squash
Right.
these bullshit rumors to let you know that like it's rumors, but I
I'm a very
promise you
angry
that
human
we
being
have
these
the
days.
we have the Northeast in our heart, right? We're trying to take care of the Northeast, plain and simple.
I will tell you this, Beer, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but
Yeah.
I am a very angry man these days, and my plan is to go at FL as hard as I can. And, you know, you can't they don't base, you know, they're cowards, so the only way to do that is to, you know, go at the people that they, you know, that support them. So that's why we have to have these difficult conversations, and, you know, if I believe what you're saying. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, give you guys any issues or anything. But I will say this, and this is just a general statement, but if I find out anyone is working with FL, I will make them stop working with FL one way or another. Whether it's using, you know, the trade post, you know, giving them better things than what FL can because, you know, we have better things than what FL does, or using things to make their things that they give to FL go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that, but, you know, having them around, you know, we do experiments, we know how they work. You know? So,
New hit
and
with fire.
I'm not threatening you specifically or anything
No, I
like
know.
that. That's just a general statement that anyone that is supporting the Forsaken Loyalists are in my crosshair, and I will be coming for them at some point.
No, got my word on it. I'll back you on it.
What?
Oh, I thought you were about to sit on the zucchini
well.
rather than cook it. I was kind of concerned.
Whoa.
No, I'm used to the real thing. I don't need the zucchini.
Yeah, fair enough.
Excuse me.
Alright. Crisis averted. So, Felix, what's going on with the old BMR castle? Last I heard,
last I-
you guys were turning into a community bit. I don't know if anyone's moved in.
Oh no, that was dead on arrival. That idea never actually proceeded, mainly thanks to the Iron Guard. No, last I knew, Danny and Ellie were living in there. We just keep tabs on it. We've kept tabs on what's left of BMR, including fucking Earnhardt, who has joined up with Oathbound.
Oh, over in Starrier.
The ski lodge, but yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry. I was mixing them up with the Admiral.
With them, and I'm not entirely complaining about that. We had an incident where Earnhardt actually attacked us since. Him and himself came up here and attacked us. I believe he injured Meek pretty good. So we are becoming concerned with the possibility of Oathbound possibly trying to do.
Gotcha.
Fucking. I don't know.
Do you guys have any cars in your inventory?
Yeah. If we have one at the moment. It's not in the best of shape, admittedly, but we do have one for sale at the moment.
I don't necessarily need a car. I need an Ada tire for our car.
We do not have a Ada at the moment.
Damn it. I was hoping maybe you might have a
Oh,
spare
pretty
tire
good.
for it. It'd be easier to
Nope,
potentially do
unfortunately
deals.
enough. I was gonna say, if we have our own cars, we can just fucking drive out there and get your guys' shit.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll speak with the council about what you're talking about, but
Yeah, but like, I'm serious, dude. When it comes to, our only concern was that you were possibly in it with FL, and with that concern alleviated, we're completely fine to really fucking take off the baby wheels when it comes to trading with you guys. We got barrels, we got tents, we got automatics. The fucking only thing we don't really have at the moment and we're buying in bulk is body armor, so.
yeah.
That's because of what the fuck just happened in the world, which I'm still pissed the fuck off about. But anyways.
Yeah, and our big one is we've been hurt with automatics, and we've been hurt with other ammunitions that don't go with the hunting ammunition, right? You know, I don't need
Oh, trust me.
Mosin rounds or anything, but that's why
Do
I was
you guys need pistol rounds?
I was telling you, you know, I've got this goofy gun here. It's
Yeah.
suppressed because
It's hot.
I don't have my rifle that suppressor used to go to. You know, so
It's hot.
it's just me. Don't worry.
Oh. Getting too hot, cooking food, shit. Hippie poo.
It's covered.
I'm not inside, Felix.
Oh. Okay. ba-ba.
It's covered. What do you mean it's covered, Dylan? I'm just curious on which part.
So much cooked food.
Like
in
I
my
said, I
inventory,
play
it's
the
actually
babbling idiot
making me
here
boil over really.
that uses my internal. I'm not an idiot.
What is this thing?
You folks don't happen to have a pistol holster by chance?
I haven't seen one of those, admittedly.
Oh, like a tarp, it's covered. Hell yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, fair enough. I know Apache misses his, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I understand. It's a thing to be missed, that's for sure. There it is. Yeah, let's get the ball rolling in the right direction.
Issue is I have no ammunition for these. That's the main rifle that we had, and we have no 5.45.
What what ammunition do you have at the moment?
Hunting rifles.
Here, give.
I'd say that we have. Give. You know, Mosin and everything like that, but 5.45, 9x39, 5.56 I think is low. 7.62 by 39. We lost two drum mags, and then the extra worth of it to Blackthorn last night. So 7.62 short's a little low. Let me cook, boys. Now, can I bounce something off of you?
Go ahead.
Y'all have a nice, lovely area around these birds, and I feel like you got enough people. I know you host events for yourself.
Yeah.
What if maybe we wanted to host an event and say do it here and hire for security? Is that something you guys would entertain?
Yeah, we'd entertain the idea of that.
Alright. Something I want to think of. Oh, look at this.
There you go.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I fucking love this guy.
The next time you see Blackthorn on the tracks, maybe next time you can.
Oh yeah, they're fucking done. I promise you.
Let's get the ball moving in the right direction. Ammo is always a hard point with us. We either have a ton of it or we have none of it. At the moment, we're kind of in the middle. When it comes to hardware, we get hardware up the fucking ass. Have your guys come over here, like all of fucking them. Let's have a talk. Let's get some movement going. You bring those boxes of nails, you trade them in with us, and we'll drive over the goods ourselves, and we'll get things sorted.
There.
I feel like we could make a
whatever you need. It doesn't have to be guns or whatever. And even if you need to keep some nails or whatever, other things you guys have of value, you know, we can make something work regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like we can really
What
get
are
moving in a
you
good
in
direction
need of
very quickly.
right now? Would you say?
Oh, besides body armor, which I know everyone's hurting for, it mainly be some of the automatics that we lost, but also just the ammunition. I'd say automatics, ammunition. We could use some more storage, but the storage, I think, like we're mainly looking for a large tent when it comes to storage. We know how to fit one in the barn, just to kind of help with the clutter, but I would say it's mainly just ammunition and firepower. You know, we've got magazines and stuff like that for most bits, and you know, sometimes we get a little too cocky or something like that and go out walking around a little too spread out, and that's kind of what happened last night. Was the McCalls got cut up on the whatchamacallit, the train track, and so we came running and flanked around, and finally by the time that we'd all kind of reconvened and pinpointed and everything like that, it was just there's way too many for me to oh shit. well, well, drunk Felix told me that there wasn't any of those.
Yeah, my drunken ass thought they were all medium tents. They were not.
No, fair enough. Drunk Felix.
Drunk Felix
is why
doesn't
you
do
come
trades
to-
for a reason.
This
Yeah.
is why you come to HIP for trading.
I've been
Hey.
trying to come to
I'm
you
the
for
COO
weeks.
For a reason. Operations.
I've been trying to come to you for a while. That's why I was saying it's the first time I heard your voice since what I thought could have been horrible. So I'm more than thankful for even just that.
Almost was, but thanks to Felix and the efforts of you boys here at the post, I appreciate all you guys for all that.
Oh, likewise. What's your
fucking hands just die? My hands did just die. God damn it.
what's your price point for the tent? And also, drunk Felix says you guys aren't taking Fort Owls.
Let me check what my price sheet is, because I revised it and now I can't remember anything. It's 3 boxes of nails for the large tent, but I'll take a box off for you guys.
All right.
That's a lot. But yeah, come back here with some metal items that go in walls. That SV98 is a investment to get things moving in the right direction. It's a gift.
Perfect. You folks don't happen to... Does this actually hold a suppressor?
A bottle suppressor.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a big
what...
caliber for,
that's
standard suppressor.
That's what I thought. All right.
It's a monster of a caliber after all.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, would you trade the suppressor on your weapon?
Well, it was mainly for a suppressor for this one, which I just remembered as I asked the question like a dum-dum. Because I know that I know there ain't no suppressor for this big old fucking bucking Betty.
You know, 308s are way too big for a suppressor in these.
Yeah. This suppressor wise, I might trade it, but for the time being, just because, like I said, we're in the weird lull of tactical rifles, I'll keep it. In case, like I said, we've got some 74s, just don't have 5.45 for them.
Would you guys like want a bulk shipment of like AK peppers or SKs or some shit?
SKs we're to the teeth with. That's what we normally run with as an SK and a Mosin.
Do you want a direct upgrade?
Lately, it's been 74s would be a change out for said SK. I'd have to go back and look. Like I said, I slept in the trees over by the House of Hope, going towards Zoltar.
All right.
So
we're putting it out there.
yeah, no, I'll
at that event tonight, I won this bad boy. So
oh, nice.
Looking for a suppressor. Yeah, pretty fucking sweet.
All right, I'll definitely keep you in my my dreams tonight, if you know what I'm saying. But
Beer, get home safe. Think
I'll
we
do my
need
best.
to convene some point with a couple individuals of Odyssey and have you present and really lay it out flat that, you know, our primary suspect for everything that's been going on is Greenie. Whether or not you guys want to see it, I really think you guys need to.
if you want me to dress casual kind of thing, let me know. I'll just be a nobody, kind of sitting over there. You want me to don a Canadian Iron Band for a little bit? You'd have to pay rent for it, but if you want it legit,
it'd be good to have all cards on the table, be a final play.
yeah, I'm all for it.
But yeah, bring by some toys sometime. This will have your name on it.
Yeah, don't get rid of it.
I won't.
But I'd say, well, I guess he already said it. Let's get the ball rolling about taking care of the Northeast. Tired of this shit. It's fucking hurts my head too much sometimes to think about it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad
a lot of fucking drama all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm just glad specifically you were awake and then Felix was not drunk. That we could actually have this nice talk, kind of see how, kind of see what we can do relationship-wise. Like I said, we've had a bumpy one in the past. We all know it. We don't want anything like that going forward. Hopefully Tony's still resting in piss. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah. How it goes.
Yep.
Alright, Beer. Well, I'm probably gonna go hit the hay.
Yeah,
But,
I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna drop this, eat a piece of food, and start my trek back home to the barn.
Can you do me a favor, one of you, and hand me a little bit of sticks that I left in the community center? Forgot I have some food in here to cook. Thanks.
Well, hips on it. My hands are full. Felix,
Yes.
good talking to you. Nice and sober.
Yeah, dude. Well, listen, I don't get fucked up too often, so that was.
Oh, you had every right for it for that occasion. So I was shortly behind you afterwards. I was in a very similar chair. You can ask some of the other boys. But for the time being, no, I look forward to speaking some more.
Yeah. Seriously, have a field trip with some of your guys and gals. Come over here. Let's reconvene.
Yeah, I'll try to set something up where I can. It's crazy
I think
because
I've expressed it repeatedly to like Apache, Dylan, and a couple others.
yeah, I'll set up a time that could potentially work for all of us.
Oh, yeah. Good.
We'll come on over.
And I'm back on my my late night bullshit. So.
All right, perfect. Good to know.
Hey, you gotta.
Is that what, another SVD? Or VSD? I don't. I'm triple carried already. Trying to see if I can't.
Pepper in your bag, cool.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me a second.
Giving you a second.
Alright, it's in the bag.
There. There you go. Oh, food, 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 food.
Twinsies. And actually, I think I got a scope for this thing sitting on a bison.
That's
Ew.
horrible.
Well, I know it's horrible, but it's something to put a scope on to not have two things in a tent. Make it one thing in a tent. But alright, boys, love y'all. I'll get out of your hair.
Be safe.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Good Beer. Talk to you soon, man.
Yeah.
Peace and love, Beer. Peace and love.
Peace and love, brother. No, this is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna take me 5 times. 5 is my guess. Two. Ah, I got on the 3rd. Damn it. What stamina? What stamina, bro? And I'm quadruple carrying. Alright, there's no loot change from last time. Yes! I need more guns. Give me more guns. You'd cry if you had my stamina? It ain't that bad. I've been through worse. Shit, I ran right instead of left. My bad. Dumb mistake. Waddling back to the host. Indeed. No, let's not use it now. Let's use it later. I unfortunately can't switch to my Vepr because it's in my backpack, and this does not fit. So I will drop one gun on the ground. Off to bed. Be safe out there. Have a good night, everyone. Alright, Vega. Mr. Mod So Amazing. Have a wonderful night, brother. Look forward to running around with you some more. It's gonna be a hard one, running tree to tree. Okay, we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna take a leak. Be right back. I was peeing, GG. Jesus Christ. I go silent for 2 minutes. Are you sleeping? Go get him! I'm just kidding, darling. I'm 100% back now. That's to give you admin privileges? What do you need admin privileges for? There, Gigi, tell me you love me. I want to hear it from your keyboard that you love me. I'm your BFF. Express the feelings. Come on, Gigi. Still waiting for you to profess your love. Probably for my dog. Or my cow, I would say. Yeah, let's get some hearts in the chat for me. I'm everyone's favorite drink, but I'm not a material. Oh my goodness, look at that. More power. Let the hate flow through you. Yes, you are Coming to the dark side. Yeah. I better get a heart react for that one from GG. That was a pretty good Palpatine. Dude, someone's got to do it. How many other people do you see streaming will just be like, oh, hold on, let me just pause here real quick and just add an admin to the chat? Blemish. I'm the first. Let's fucking go. But pal, god damn it, do I have the conversation that I had with Riley? Or no, sorry, Razzie? On how bud, pal, friend, lover works? I feel like we're buds. Jesus, I got palled. Exactly. Bud pal friend? Friend pal bud? Bud pal lover? Dude, my Canadian etiquette is beyond poor. All I know is Celine Dion and Wayne Gretzky. I'm gonna figure this out. Look at that beautiful flag up there. Look at that. Nope. I know for Canadians, boom boom. Big letter kind of guy. You want a telly? Fucking tarps off, bud. Fucking tarps off. The list goes on. Get the guy poppers. I think that was one of the inspirations behind beer. And it was mainly from, fucking get the guy a poppers. Jesus Christ. Sweet Murphy Joe. But also, a lot of my old Call of Duty team, GTA team, a lot of them are Canadians. So I learned a lot of other slang terms and everything, like the whole Sweet Murphy Joe bit. Well, Dreamer, I'm about to drop one on you. Harvey's Canadian. Clyde is Canadian. Trying to think of other streamers. Which Clyde doesn't stream. But Harvey's Canadian. Boo boo. Fucking sweet Murphy beer. Yeah, that's me. Anyone home or awake?
Yeah.
Just pluck the pumpkins up there, by the way. They're sitting on the ground. Can you do me a favor? Or are you all the way inside?
Oh, I'm inside.
Oh,
well,
you're.
not inside the barn, but
Oh. Can you open up these couple bits for me real quick?
uh-huh.
I've got a bunch of shit in my hands.
That didn't work.
Nope. Oops, there we go. As a just UV, or is anyone else that heard someone else? Is it Apache?
Yo.
Yeah, Patsy's here.
Perfect. Uh, Give me just a second to go in mid. I got you stab vest, by the way. Alright. Sorry about the cock tease there, folks, but we are going to do it by my rules. All right. So the more that I think about it, the more things that could come against me with things happening. I'm sorry, I'm paranoid with meta, so I'm going to end the stream. But I will pop up either one of two ones. It'll either be myself going to get my ass kicked on Arc Raiders, but realistically, it's going to be Winston. He's gonna, if you haven't met Winston yet, which is my alt character, we're gonna go goof around. I think we're somewhere over in Severograd, but we will hop over to Winston and go have the time of our lives over there. See what we run into and everything like that. But for just this quick little bit and everything like that, let me just end now. Because some things are going to be taken out of context if I were to say them out loud, and it's not how they're meant to be taken, so I'm going to end the stream now. But give me 20 minutes, should fire up another one. A worst case scenario is we've got something else to do on beer. I don't know. I'm not getting off. Hey yo. I just have to end the stream. Or I can mute the stream. If everyone wants me to just mute the stream, and you're fine staring at this for the next 5 minutes, by all means, I'll just mute it, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Do we want to just do a quick mute? But then we'll see if we continue beer, whatever. Yeah, give me a second. Alright. Lobster spoke. We will mute. letting you folks hear everything. That was fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful, bud. I feel like I should do an impromptu one as well. I just can remember which tune is which. Give me a second here. Let's sit by the fire. Okay, that's not bad. Been a while since I played guitar. Nope, same one. Alright, you already played that one. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to match you there. I was gonna, yeah, sorry about that. Trying to tune it in. Not feeling that grungy bit. Alright, it's time. Alright. I think she's in tune. Without the host, he'd have nothing. We are the best, we bring the things. Without the things, things would be just nothing upon everything. I would say, fuck Odyssey, fuck all the people that made fun of me. And if they did, I hope they die to a horrible death by dark as midnight. And if they died a horrible death, I hope to them that they suffer a horrible, horrible bit coming against us. Sorry about that. Not bad. Yeah, well, let's do this. Yeah, we'll have a little host song. Let's see here. There's another one. Which one's this one? See, I'm no fan of those that hate. Those against the host are just a bunch. Uh, I I agree. Let's write something. Now that I think about it, I've got an idea. I've that one right there. I've got a fucking idea. We might have a good, we might have a song. Yours was phenomenal. I think we mhm mhm yeah. I'm all about it. Now, if only you had a tape played through the fog for inspiration. He did say that they're alphabetical too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I missed the mark when they came over for campfire stories last night. Mm. Mm. It's leaking. It's leaking a little. You want to patch it up? Ah, this is disinfected. Just so you quit bleeding. Hello? Is that Wally? Yeah, what's up, bud? Yeah, mine's healed up a little bit. But GG isn't here. GG is pretty cool. Come on, where's my new mod? She can arc and she can read all she wants. I'm the BFF. She should be here for me, not the other stuff. Her name is Blue now. This is one of my favorites. This is Apache's preaching. Oh, there's no one talking in the game. We're listening to tapes.
Even if this is difficult for you to hear,
Maybe
I
that
urge you
might
to
change it.
take it in stride.
My bad.
Chew on it for a little while. Remember that the
Whoops,
Lord
that was my bad.
was never meant to
I'm
be
getting rid of
fully
OBS
understood by man. So
sometime
we only
this
get
week.
the glimpses that we need to reestablish or maybe even reconfirm our faith. And that's what we're gonna do here today. We're gonna reconfirm our faith. We're gonna talk about the Lord and how even in these dark days, he is not
Yeah, sorry
forsaken
about
us.
that.
I mean, it's a miracle that we even
I
here
forgot
today.
that I had muted
Think about it.
everything.
Most of the world is dead and gone. Most of what's left are demon possessed. Well, okay, fine, you can call them sick if you want, but the name don't change the reality. And most of what's left, well, it just ain't us. You know, and what about us, exactly? I mean, we're gonna have to give us some thought, aren't we? Cause things ain't exactly right with us, either. I mean, not if you really think about it. And you know what I'm talking about. Waking up on the coast. Yeah, I'm ringing some bells now. I can see a few of you out there squirming. It's a little uncomfortable, I understand, but there's just no end of excuses for it, you know? It's just like anything else in life, you know? If we don't like the reality, we just try to substitute our own. Oh, I must have been drunk and passed out. Oh, you know, maybe
Doug
it was
plays
just
make
a
these tapes.
bad
This is
dream.
a previous
or maybe even, you know, I
preacher of
sleepwalk,
some
and
sort
that's
that
how
was
I
on
ended
Doug
up
from years
on
ago.
the coast. Oh,
Every
and here's
tape here
my
is made
personal
by someone that
favorite.
plays the
I
server.
guess they just knocked me out and took my stuff.
Same with all the music.
Man, they had a 357 to the back of your head. They didn't knock you out. Have you lost your damn mind? Of course you have, because they blew it out with a 357. And now you gonna tell me you just woke up on the coast. Come on now. You know that ain't right. Deep down, you always know. Now the Bible, you know, it talks an
Oh,
awful lot about
we might.
resurrection.
Me and
The
Apache might
cornerstone
actually
of the
make a
Lord's
music one.
forgiveness hinged on the resurrection of our Savior. And he isn't the only one foretold to be resurrected either. Hebrews 11:35, for instance. Women received their dead raised to life again. Others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection.
It's me.
Sounds a little familiar now, don't it? Maybe when you wake up on the wrong coast, perhaps? Now, Revelation 20:12 says, And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, and books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works. Now, wait a minute. We weren't judged by our works. Wasn't it the Lord who said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. That's right. When you dead and standing there about to be judged, you wanted the Lord to look over and say, hey, never mind all that. He's with me. Now the problem is, that ain't what happened. Not for us, anyway. And that's why most people are gone. You You know, they either went straight up, hand in hand with the Lord, or they went straight down, tossed into a lake of fire. As for the rest of us, the ones still left, well, remember Revelation 20:12 come after the rapture. After the Lord had done come back and swept aside all his most faithful, leaving the rest of us behind. Right now, we are living Revelation 20:12. Right now, we are standing before the Lord with the books open. We are, right now, being judged on our works. That's where we are. We ain't in heaven, and we ain't in hell. We in some kind of purgatory.
They may or may not be
Something I like to call
somewhat
life after.
alphabetized.
You see, because
No, I'm
we're
seeing
not
it.
quite dead yet. But we all being,
All right.
well, being given
Come here.
one last chance. We die, we come back.
Yeah.
This one right here
Until we
is
either
my crap.
get it right.
This one right here is seeds. So if anybody needs to put up seeds, right here.
Happens to me. It's like there's a shift in the weight of my soul. It's at the precise moment I wake up on the coast. You know, I have that rush of emotion, usually cold as ice.
Ain't don't change the reality.
And I think about, you know, what brought me there. You know, the loss and the seemingly wasted
Yeah.
sacrifices. And
Write a
fear,
note.
you know, can I
Place
get
them on
back
them.
in time? Back in time.
I have paper.
Well,
No, we cannot.
makes it easier.
We can only push forward, and in those moments is when I struggle the most. Yeah, the Reverend struggles as well, just like you do. But in those moments,
Let's
as
fuck
I
with the
pick
badgie
myself up
on this next
and I
one.
wipe off the sand, you know, and I decide my next move, that's when I feel the weight of my soul. That's when I know I need my faith the most. As we're reminded in Matthew 10:14, when things don't work out, shake the dust from your feet and keep on going. You know, there are bigger things at stake, and we are out of time. That, my friends, is the cold, hard truth told to you from a place of love. Now,
357.
now that you know the truth, the question is, what you
357.
gonna do about it? The end of days, you know, they are not at hand.
That's what it.
They've
That's what it
come
felt
and
like
gone.
when I used to
This
get slapped in the back of my
right
head.
here is
Boy,
the
you
time
bless your
of
damn
judgment.
mind. Shit.
Now
Mama,
the
what I do?
free
I
pass
just
of
be
all
standing there
Savior's
sometimes,
sacrifice
not
has
doing nothing.
expired, and the rapture has come.
Chocolate comes flying
What
around the
works are you
corner.
gonna be judged for?
Man, my mama
The
used to take her
Lord
shoe off
indeed has
and
a
throw it,
plan,
and I
and
swear
part
it
of
was
that
like the
plan
Matrix.
is
It
our
turned
free
corners
will.
and hit me. I tried
Exactly.
to run, like, yep,
To the book of life. It's that we
Yeah,
all
still
write
hits you
our
every
own
single
chapters.
time.
The Lord's plan will
yeah,
carry
I don't know.
on,
I think I
with
probably
or
deserved them.
without
I don't
us.
remember.
But
As an
that's the
adult,
blessing,
I
you
don't
see.
think I deserved
This
them
right
whoopings,
here
but I probably did.
is the climax of the epic story
Yeah, same here.
of the book of life. And we, individually, get to decide where we end up. So, I ask again,
On the wrong coast.
what works will you
Mm-hmm.
be judged for? Let us pray. Lord in heaven, thank you for this moment in time, this second chance to become
I'm telling
right
you,
by
man. I
you.
think me and Ben are right, man. We live
Whatever
in
it
a
is
simulation.
holding
This is
us back,
simulation,
Lord, we
man.
pray that
Yeah,
you share
100%.
your wisdom with us and guide us, Lord, through these troubling times. We pray you continue to work through us and to help us spread your love and hope to others. If we all
It's
to
the
be
longest tape
dragged
I've ever
down to
heard.
hell, Lord, let us lift
And
up
I've heard
as
this tape.
many souls along the way as we can.
Oh yeah, the Reverend
We
know
thank
what
you,
he talking
Lord, for
about.
Yeah.
every breath which
You know,
brings us new
he
opportunities
ain't got it all
to
right, but he
serve
got
you.
some of it right.
Yeah.
Pray that in the end, we find ourselves in your loving embrace. Until then, it's in your glorious name that we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, all right. Now, who brought that banana pudding over there? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, let's go. Mosey on.
See, he talk about us. Oh shit, the battery did. See, the one still left
Well,
is us.
I changed the battery. We got another good
We ain't
one.
did something right. That's why we here dealing with this shit. Something we did. We ain't did something right.
Dr. Gregor started me on strange regimen, shots, pills, intrusive exams and procedures. Then Bob Petrov took me, and I wanted it. This was the end to my suffering. I could feel it.
Amen.
I could be with child again. Every thrust, every move was guided by Papa. He would
Back
give
in
me
black
what
and
I
white here.
deserved. Papa grew inside me now. It was
No,
my
not
world.
that journal.
I
I
did
wonder.
not fear for Petrov.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if
wanted him
Petrov
to be
is
the
in this
father,
journal, man.
a man
I
trying
think
to
he
shine
is.
the light. But Papa, he has a strong
Is that the
will.
one I brought back?
A strong will to live,
Yeah.
to fight, to kill, to survive. I tried to fight. I tried to survive and leave. I saved a stupid bitch of a woman named Mara. And what became of that? Nothing. Nobody came for me. Nobody heard my cries for help. Even Papa helps us in times of need. He gave me what I wanted. You didn't. And now my days are numbered. Soon he will be reborn. I will have my child. A mother will do anything for her child. To protect her young, a mother with the will of all her children will slowly peel your skin off with a knife until you bleed out, just to show her children how to survive. I am the mother. I am this land. Deny it all you want. This is not a prison like you so think. You all wish you could be like me.
You know what disturbed me though yesterday
Free.
is when the Firefly said that the Overlook had a note from one of the FL guys that they shot down that said the FL is working with the cult. Man, that changes everything, man. We gave them cult information, and if they was really working with the cult,
To me,
they
that
played us.
yeah, but that also seems like a good
Nah, I'm
plan.
just saying that
They,
I get it.
they've
I
had nothing but
understand. That's what I said. I
accusations
need to.
thrown at them, and for them
I
to
know.
try to
I need to.
return fire. But yeah, I want to see the note.
Yeah, that's a. I'm just saying that's a bold claim. That's what I'm saying. If they really have a note like that, like anybody could write a note, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, true.
There's always three sides to every story. His side, their side, and then the truth. You know what I mean? So
Yep, exactly.
Jeremiah was a wanderer. He took his chances where he can. But in his heart there burned a fire to make his mark upon this land. He met his saviors at the crossroads. He began to understand
The banger.
what it means to be a wanderer and what it means to take a stand. Oh, Jeremiah, your voice was heard in all the wrong places. Oh, Jeremiah, your words will never leave our hearts. Oh, Jeremiah, your voice was
Something just occurred to me. If Vadim's name was on that list, how do we not know, since the Fireflies are the ones... they want Vadim, but they did not just say it was on the list or add it and make some other copy.
Exactly.
I
but
want
the
to see that
but
list.
but the flip of
Yeah.
all that would be is that the cult would want every single person from FL, because their whole creed is to avenge FMC, the Forsaken Motorcycle Club, for where they are now, and they would just pick up members and everything, like toss a fucking name on a list. Like, I don't know. All I know is that the
Yeah,
FMC doesn't
Firefly.
exist anymore. It was taken down by the cult. What was left of it became the Forsaken Loyalists. They hold the same creed kind of thing, and that's why we've traded information with them in the past of, you know, cult ties
I
and
don't trust.
expectation that they execute on it.
Yeah, I don't trust the Fireflies anyway. You know what I mean? Just 'cause their actions, you know, they have a
Hmm.
their intentions ain't what their actions are showing. They robbed Johnny in our town. You know what I mean? Over some rumors or whatever. Instead of trying to clear it up, they not innocent at all. So
I don't even think it
he
was
might be
because
right.
I
You know what I
don't
mean?
don't
I don't.
even think that involved Johnny being the host. I think they just saw a singular person, regardless Iron Bands, and fucking robbed him. And that doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I don't know. They was fishing. They was definitely fishing, trying to get me to say something that we ain't doing. Like I don't know that nothing burger guy. I forgot his name. He just kept saying, "Oh, so you saying you working with the? No, we ain't working with nobody." I said, "Motherfucker, you ain't listening." I said, "Man, y'all said what I said." Was you down there, V? I was like,
Yeah, I
I
said.
said, this is like a bingo pool hall. Bunch of gossip from old ladies around here. I said, man, everybody's a damn old lady around here with all this damn gossip, man. Shit.
Damn right.
Yep.
Yeah, they had me out of my character a little bit, man.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was gonna take for somebody to get animated about it,
Yeah, and
and then to see, yeah,
I'll go down there myself. Reiterate things, since I know the new leader, this, that, the other, but these guys are fucking wild.
Yeah, I got a little ghetto on them, unless, maybe your tone might be a little different, but they got the point. It was good, though. They started fire
yeah.
for us, fed us, made sure we were straight on the way back.
Yeah.
But like I said, they just fishing. They probably throwing more rumors out there. You can tell
And
that they some shit starters, that's for sure.
that's my whole bit, is to nip the rumor in the ass, because I'm
Yeah.
fucking sick and tired of them. Our entire
Well,
existence of getting our shit kicked in has all come off of fucking rumors. That all it would take was
the one that got
someone to come over here and ask us the question of, is this true? Like, did this happen? Blah 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 blah. Like, fuck them.
well for them to say that one of the rumors came from Freetown and Commence that said that Freetown and Commence seen FL in our courtyards. I said that's a lie right there. I said, man, Freetown ain't seen no FL in our courtyard. You seen them running around maybe or whatever when we first was moving in.
We've
But
also never fucking seen them. Been over there a million times. Might have said recently when we'd actually talked with one, but same difference. My whole
There was a
thing,
couple of
my whole thing is I'm tired of things that, a conversation starts with "I had a dream." Now I'm not talking about the doctor, but I'm talking about people
Yeah,
just
everybody's trying to be the
just
doctor now.
just using that loosely, that they had a dream that so and so did such and such because of what and what. Like, nah, I'm fucking done with it.
there's a couple of Freetown guys there at the event tonight, and they were all chill. So
Yeah, but they're still wearing our fucking
that's good.
armbands. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Those need to change. It's not gonna fucking happen overnight per se, but if we need to put the hurt on them to get them to figure out who the fuck they are, rather than trying to pretend to be us, then we just need to do it. That's my standpoint.
I think Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Mouth. You gotta put a little extra TH on that, but yeah. I agree.
Mouth. It's mouth, mouth.
Get punched in the mouth.
One for you, Patchy.
Donka.
One for you, Beer.
Thank you.
Your veggies.
Make sure you eat your veggies because they're good for you. Make sure you eat your veggies so your poop can slide right through.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna play this this other tape, right? I'm gonna play this tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in my head while it's being played.
And you tell me how much you disagree with a lot of stuff they say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with everything, but the thing is, everybody takes something negative from a. Hold on, I'm saying it wrong. Out of 10 negative things, nobody grabs the one positive thing and takes that. Everybody just runs with the 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other 9. So.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I'm gonna let you listen in on this one. Then we're gonna. We had other plans, but we had some fun. Literally campfire RP. So.
Do you want to know why we keep riding straight?
Be right back.
Maybe you don't. You've probably already made up your mind about us. You probably think we're pure evil, a stain on the earth that needs to be wiped clean. You're probably expecting me to argue there's some noble cause behind all of this. All of the things that we do. But I won't. You're probably not that stupid, and neither am I. We both know life is never as simple or easy as right or wrong. My club, the Forsaken Loyalist MC, are the last remnants of something that used to matter. We're not here to save the world. Shit, we're not even here to save ourselves. We're here because we've got nothing left to lose. The old ways, loyalty, honor, order, they're just words now. Words that keep us moving because frankly they're the only things we've got left to hold on to. Some of you listening to this will think you're different from the rest of us. You'll probably think that you're somehow morally superior to us. I invite you to think again. We're all playing the same game in this shithole of a country. Some of us just use the full playing field. Yes, we do bad things. We rob and steal, and sometimes we even murder. It would be pointless to deny these things. The old world is dead, and all that's left these days is the pond scum that survived the outbreak. You'll have to excuse us for looking after our own, no matter the cost. The cult thought they could wipe us out. They thought we were weak, disorganized. They had no idea who they were dealing with. They took a lot from us. A lot of good men. But a few of us survived through sheer grit and strength of purpose. And you know what? That's the worst thing that could have happened to them. They made us stronger. They turned us into what everyone feared in the first place, and we made them regret it. The loyalists are ruthless and single-minded, not at
This is
all
the
like
FL
the old
tape.
men. Most of this country knows by now that we don't forgive and we don't forget. People keep thinking we'll just let it go, that we'll let the past die, but that's not how it works. Survival. That's the only game in town. You can talk about your pathetic morals, kindness, and compassion all day long, but when it comes down to it, what gets you through the night? What gets you past the blood and smoke? It's the code. Not your feelings. Not your dreams of being a hero. It's the code. Stick to the rules. And you stay alive. Break the rules, you're nothing. Don't think for a second that we're a bunch of soft-hearted fools who'll just let you walk away if you cross us. No. That's not how this works. We don't waste bullets on needless slaughter, but we don't forget those who have wronged us either. That empire we had, it's back. Little by little, we took it back. We roam where we see fit, and our business deals are restored. Even the parts of this godforsaken place that people forgot about belong to us. In the end, the ones who know how to play this game don't win because they're nice. They win because they know how to take what's theirs and leave nothing behind. You want to be part of that? Fine. Ride with us. You'll learn quickly enough what loyalty really means in a place like this. But if you start getting sentimental, or thinking there's some bigger picture, don't bother. We're not here to save the world. We're here to take whatever we can within our code of conduct, and you make sure you never forget that. So yeah, we keep riding. Not because it's some heroic cause, but because it's the only thing that's left that makes any sense anymore. Loyalty is a survival tactic. Order, a system to be exploited. This world doesn't care about heroes or villains. It doesn't care about right or wrong. It cares about who survives and who gets crushed under the wheel. And I'll tell you right now, stranger, we won't be the ones getting crushed.
Now I could put the host in those shoes for a second. Now watch.
Mm-hmm.
The cult, all that, the jibber jabber he was talking about before that, okay, we don't rob, steal, or that. But the cult destabilized us. They took our two founders, two of our three founders. That crushed us. So I felt what he was talking about. Like we had to rebuild from nothing. But at the same time, prior to Roscoe being taken, Roscoe went to all these groups around here to help us fight the cult. Northern Oasis said no.
Mm-hmm.
EST said no. There was a few other groups that said no.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cult took our leaders. I felt what he was saying there. Northern Oasis didn't help out right away. Nobody came to our aid except for FL. Wanted to know the information. You know, that's why I don't care what other groups think about us, you know, because nobody came to our aid. So I felt we had to battle back from that. Nobody cared if we disbanded or we broke up. Like nobody cared. Nobody, it was maybe from maybe medical. She came by. There's a few other people, but nobody cared. Skip, he went to Northern Oasis. I mean, I know why, but that
It's
everything.
getting
Like
real.
and the host is still here. With everything we've been through, we're
Ten toes down.
still here. This is so I don't care. I'll fight the whole world, man, to get at the cult. Man, what they Roscoe and Delilah, everybody else forgot. We ain't forgot. We never will forget.
And it seems like everyone else forgot. That's the issue. We've been
Does
left
seem like everybody forgot.
we've been left into our own little bit of a lack of quality of our own void of sorts of our emotions and everything like that. But sure, and Patchy is 1,000,000% right that the amount of people that came over shortly after the Mokolevka massacre to give condolences and then just walk on their own merry way. Not a single fucking one said, hey, I'm here to stand and fight, to go against it. But God forbid that, like, some dumb shit happens somewhere, and then all of a sudden we get people knocking at our door that we need to, you know, excommunicado one group or another because whatever it was. We'll use green as an example. So they want us to cut out the ones that answered the call when we put the call out. We put the signal up in the air, and no one came fucking back in it. Roscoe and Delilah, they both went out there and put everything on the fucking stone for everyone to fucking see, and no one took a bite. Now this ain't no Kool-Aid kind of thing of like just take a sip of this and we'll bring you into our own little bit. Like no. Clearly, as of now, you can see, and since then, no one has ever stepped up, and that's what sickens me.
Nobody wanted to step up until it affected them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's wrong with people. If it doesn't affect them, they turn their head and look the other way. You guys and host are all that matters. Everybody else can fuck right off.
Amen.
I would fall on the sword for each and every single one of you guys, all of you.
Yeah, and it's sad to say that there's a lot of other people that fall on a sword, period. But by the sounds of it, the clowns will fall on a sword and do whatever the fuck they choose to do with it. There's other groups that do not wish to wish to even listen when they choose themselves above everyone else instead of a friend. A voice of reason, someone that's been there or anything like that. So we've clearly got plenty of avenues that we need to cross around. But I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking tired. telling the
Got every group.
same fucking story every fucking third Thursday to next Sunday kind of thing. Of this, that, the other, because people are writing these fucking malicious notes that have they've never even met us. Let alone they're just writing notes, but those notes get read by someone that is pretty fresh to the lands. They get a sour taste in their mouth, and they continue spreading their propaganda. It's fucking horseshit.
You got all these groups around here with squabbles, fighting each other, and at the same time, I know the cult is in the background just boiling, inserting themselves into some of these groups. New groups popping up in the north. You know, it's something big's about to happen, man. Nobody realized, you know, they got what, 2 sacrifices, two left. It sounds like they're going after Izzy now. Yeah, so like something's about to happen, man. But nobody's gonna do nothing until after the fact. Nobody's trying to prepare, come up with a game plan. Ah, man. Sometimes I think like groups like Damn and FL are the ones that are, you know what I mean? Like Blackthorn, you got so many people around Blackthorn that just let them get away with shit. I'm just confused, man. Politics around here.
Oh, they're broken. I'll even admit it that myself. I stepped myself into the politic bit. Right? It has been beneficial for the host, but it's also been detrimental because my voice is one that has been misconstrued amongst a lot of random groups I've never even fucking met. A lot of people I've never even talked to. The list goes on. Right? We cleared ourselves up in the Northeast. Yet there's still fucking notes down in the South about all this stuff. And then the one that gets me the most is having someone come up to you. Having someone fucking come up to you. And they've never met anyone from FL. Not a single person. But they come and claim that you work with them and that you're such a horrible person for working with them. And you try to explain things. And for them to be like, oh, well, I've never met a single person from there. I don't know what they're about or anything like that. Like, fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. I hope you die in a fucking a pyre in Gorka at that point.
Yeah.
I had that happen 2 weeks ago or so of someone mentioning that bit. And I wish them the best. I tell them, like, hey, I hope you always end up in Gorka. I hope it's always welcoming for you, and I hope you always die in a pyre. Plain and simple. And I shot him. Because no one is coming up here to have fucking bowls on them or other things. To come and ask the question of whatever it is that's being spread around. Are you working with FL? Are you a part of the cult? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Did this person like? Come ask, plain and simple. You get a straight answer from us.
Anybody can write a note.
Exactly.
You don't know if Jim Bob wrote the note and said it was me. Like, for real.
Yeah, but if you come up and ask, and we sit you down next to a fucking fire, we feed you, we give you ammunition for what you need to get to where you're going kind of thing, and that still is a part of your mind, then sure. Maybe investigate some more. But investigate, not go with what people are thinking. But if you come all the way up here expecting to just be fucking shot in the fucking face anytime you come across, like, nah, stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid.
Hey, somebody forged a note with my name on it, saying that the host was working with the cult, and you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? In the Northern Oasis.
They didn't spell your name.
Yeah, they misspelled my name and everything. Northern Oasis boys, they did. they did the right thing though. They found the note at the house of Hope, brought it over to us, and showed Roscoe and Delilah, and they just both started laughing. I was like, "What y'all laughing at?" And then they showed everybody else in the house before they showed me, and everybody was laughing. Then I read it, and I'm like, "What the hell?" Like, you misspelled my name and shit. But yeah, it was like, yeah, anything could be
Fun
forwarded.
a little bit. But yes. No, when it comes to fucking notes, like like Vishana just said, anyone can write a fucking note. Anyone can post it on a wall, a door, a bell, or what have it, anywhere across the entire country. It is what it is. But those that seek to read the note and take the information as in that's facts and not come up here, fuck them. I wish death upon all of them. Plain and simple. You want to read a note without getting facts? By all means. And a good fucking example of what we're talking about is the fact that when I pull out a map that says stay out of Gorka, and I go down to Gorka, and I don't get fucking abused, shot, maimed, anything like that, is a very serious, part of it. Anyone else can pick up the same map, have the same experience, or sorry, the same knowledge, but they won't get the same experience. But I went down there, never got shot in the face, nothing happened, had a good conversation, and I walked the fuck out of there, and I got more food than I left with. Or sorry.
Yeah.
I left with more food than I had. And that's not human steaks, no long pork. It's dumb little things like that that piss me off.
I just stay out of Gorga, me, personally.
Yeah.
They say stay out, I stay out. Man, I ain't got no reason to go there.
Well, my internal compass always takes me there. And every time I've went there, every time I've went there, I've walked out of it. Plain and simple. I've had plenty of confrontations with them, conversations, you name it. It's been fine. But the difference is I'm not trying to be, a hero that says, oh, stay out of there. I'm going to sneak in there. No. I just happen to be in there. And I explain the circumstance. I speak with them. I treat them as they were, one of you folk kind of thing. And they just let me walk. Plain and simple.
I treat everybody like that.
Yeah.
So, and
non-fact losers perfectly, Bobs.
Groups have ever done anything to me yet.
Reading as the lames, yes. 100%.
That's my motto. You ain't do no harm for me, you ain't step on my shoes. I really ain't got a problem with it.
Damn right.
Yep.
Shit. Overexerted?
But if you step in my shoes, I'm gonna throw up all over you. Ooh, it's over. It's over. It's a wrap.
Oh, that smells.
Nah. You get used to it after a while.
You see what they did to my eye, right? You see this shit? Yeah, see? Now I got a problem again. This is just one more... man, I gotta scar each one of them Blackthorn's eyes now to get back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a closing note, I'm just tired. Right? There's too many politics for not enough politics. And that doesn't make sense the way you write it and the way it's said. But there are just so many people drawing a conclusion without actually getting facts from anyone whatsoever. That's on them. Fucking over it.
Yep.
If that's where they want to bury their head in the sand, by all means, I'll execute them there. That's what it is. Well, plenty of fake notes, fake just talk between groups and everything. Like, list went on. I numbed out a conversation so no one else can hear it between what I had with EST. Yeah. It's mainly, it's people talking and talking, not wanting to walk the walk. Like, you want to claim to be against the cult, yet you sit there in your corners and you do nothing whatsoever but talk shit about people that are potentially going after them. Like, maybe rethink. But you did catch me at the end of the stream. I was gonna go do a Winston thing, but I do work in the morning and we're creeping up on it. This was actually really fun compared to Winston. Winston would have been pure chaos, so happy we had a fun little campfire RP. Some music and everything. Have a good night, Dreamer. Thank you, Dreamer. I missed you. I was looking all around for you. I had woke up while you were dealing with, I think, Dylan. But didn't find you. I got droned to somewhere else. But I was looking for you. I'd love to catch up with you, man. Tilted, there's a barn by Nova Squatters. Unless it's Frank's old barn. Unless he meant Nagorno. Yeah, damn right I pack a lot of wood. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Everyone like coming out is fucking phenomenal. I know I proposed that I was gonna be streaming more, but the issue right now with Dog is that there's a lot of meta information that's being used, and it's sickening. Like if you don't remember what you did in character versus out of character, and then you spin the plot one way or another, like you shouldn't be playing, especially as a whitelisted member. But I'm just over it. Now, I think the majority of Doug's streams are going to be me building my ult for the most part. Right now, he's a psychopath that I really want to introduce to Waldorf. Should be fun. I did bump into a couple host members that had no clue about him. And they were just like, what the fuck? So, he should be fun. Sometime tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be at work. I won't be on until late. But by all means, swing by. Any double stripe will point you in the right direction. I just think that there could have been a miscommunication on whatever it was that you're looking for, or misinformation on our end. Either which way, I am tired. I have to work in 6.5 hours, kind of thing. So we're gonna call it for the night. I want to thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for all the love, the support, and everything like that. Just know I will do my best. It may be other games, it may be another character, but it's kind of where it's at right now until we get to the bottom of people utilizing information that they shouldn't fucking know. Hence why you had that 12-minute segment or something like that didn't hear anything. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Tell your loved ones you love them, and I will catch every single one of you hopefully tomorrow. But tomorrow, like I'm gonna shoot straight. It may or may not happen, and if it does, it might be Arc Raiders, to be honest. So, you come shoot the shit with me over there, by all means. But we'll go from there. Other than that, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes, and everything like that. It means a lot to me. And I will catch you all on the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Peace, peace. Much love. Goodbye.